Let's start with Newt Gingrich, okay? The profile. He's been married 3 times. He seems to be a serial adulterer. Also, he's hypocritical because he was trying to impeach President Clinton for his affair with Monica Lewinsky while he was having his own affair. Okay, those are the facts. What do you make of that?
Well, first of all, I love the fact that he used to be very divisive and he tore the country apart. But now he wants the job of pulling the country together.
Yeah.
All right. That's so paradoxical. It reminds me of the abusive husband who preys on his wife's fears, divides her from her friends, is pathologically jealous. And then when she's about to leave the relationship, he says, oh, let's go to marital therapy and pull things together because I know what's right for our relationship.
Oh, I
But what you said about see what I mean? He's going to repeat that in his relationships everywhere. What you said about the serial cheater is very important because whenever his wife displeased him, he just replaced her with another newer, better model, a trophy wife. And isn't that what he's done with us, the American public? We weren't giving him enough. We displeased him. So now he's replaced us with a corporate job. He's gone from a job with us to a trophy job. So he's cheating on us, too, in a sense. And now he wants to worm his way back into our hearts. Okay, here's the deal with Mitt. Mitt grew up in a super religious environment that valued giving, being good, benefiting society, which is wonderful, but often people like that develop what's called a false personality configuration. They have a super pleasing, conforming self that they put as a front to everybody else in the world, and that's why they seem so nice. But because of that, they don't know who they really are. They're not tethered to themselves and their own convictions, and that's why they flip-flop all the time.
So I don't think that he would make a great president in that case because, you know, George Bush famously called himself the decider. So this guy is like the undecider. I mean, neither position makes me happy, to tell you the truth. Because one is stuck in something and the other one is wishy-washy and doesn't know what he's saying. You need somebody in the middle. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, there's a difference between having religious conviction and being dogmatic, all right? And sometimes those people don't know themselves very well, or somebody who uses religious conviction as a cover-up for not knowing themselves. And one of the things we saw recently is he's had some slips in terms of his rage or anger. And sometimes people who have a super nice, super sickly sweet exterior are covering up for a rageful, angry interior. Okay. When I hear Obama, what comes to mind clinically is suppressed anger or suppressed rage. We have a term in my field, it's called isolation of affect. It's when you have a feeling and then you isolate it to the back of your mind. Now, what's problematic about that is that rage and anger can be extremely organizing, helpful, and useful in pushing our agenda forward. We all need positive aggression in our lives to push back, set our agenda, set our schedule with other people, assert ourselves appropriately. But if he is suppressing that anger, then he cannot use it as an organizing force in his life. Also, his mother, this may have an intergenerational component. His mother was abandoned by his father, and she may have felt suppressed rage. And sometimes minorities are afraid if they really come out with their true anger that it's going to be distorted, that they're just the angry underdog. So he may be reacting against that.
So he may not be able to really show his anger, even if it's an integrated kind of anger, because he cannot show the public the angry black man stereotype. Everybody will turn on him for that. So he's got a bit of a dilemma. Yeah, that's a problem.